What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Last Word Sports Podcast. I'm your host tonight, Scott Coverage, and we're trying out a new format. We are going to be working on some film analysis of NBA, NFL games, and tell us what you guys think. Do you like this new format? Do you want to see more of it? This is kind of a brief, abbreviated version. I'm only going to be looking at 3 plays, but we're going to be diving in depth into, my New York Giants quarterback, Daniel Jones, and see a little bit of his performance against the Washington Redskins in Week 17, a game which he threw 5 touchdowns in and no interceptions. Huge performance, especially for a rookie. So let's take a look. This is the first play of the game, and the Giants come out passing. Giants are in an 11 personnel package, pretty common. They've got 1 running back, 1 tight end, and 3 receivers. There's 2 on the top and 1 down here at the bottom. So the Redskins are going to counter this by playing their traditional nickel package that they love to run. And the nickel package means that there's 5 defensive backs, right? Here's the 5. Okay, so there's 5 DBs. And what the Redskins run is technically like a 3-4, where they have 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. But what they really do is substitute one of those linebackers for this 5th DB, and then they put one of the linebackers up on the line of scrimmage, blitzing every play. So it's really like they have their 3 down linemen and this guy blitzing every play. So it's really like they have 4 down linemen here, 2 linebackers, and then they just have their 1 DB over here. So they run their 5 DB package nickel, and they're essentially a 4-2-5 defense. The Giants on this play, they're in a simple formation. They have 2 receivers up top, their slot and their X. They have their tight end here. He's going to motion over inside of their Z receiver. He's going to come off down here. And so he's going to motion over to this spot. So there's going to be the tight end, the Z receiver here, and there's going to be the slot and the X receiver on the top of the screen. So the primary read here is a simple curl flat read. So what's going to happen is after the tight end motions across, right, there he goes. The primary route that Daniel Jones is looking at here is this guy's running a flat route out shallow into the flat. And the Z receiver, he's running a little curl route about 6 yards over there. And so since these 4 linemen, 3 linemen and the linebacker like I talked about are all blitzing, the main read here is this safety, Landon Collins. Now, you watched the clip before a second ago. He traveled with the tight end, Caden Smith, when he motioned over. So he's man-on-man coverage on the tight end, right? Over here, we have 1 deep safety. He's pretty much out of the play. On the backside, we have these 2 slants, right? He's not going to be able to get involved anywhere. We're not running any deep routes here. These 2 corners at the top and the bottom, they seem to be in zone coverage. They're turned slightly inside. Their eyes are in the backfield. They're not manned up on a receiver. And so they look like they're going to be in zone coverage. They're already given an 8-yard cushion. They're probably going to drop back a little bit. Unless they jump up to stop the receiver as soon as the ball's snapped, they're probably not going to be a factor here either. So, and this guy, he's on the backside. So our main read, like I said, is Landon Collins here, the safety. We're going to see, does he run out into the flat to cover Caden Smith's route? We'll then throw the curl behind him to Sterling Shepard. Does he stop and squat on Sterling Shepard, the Z? Then throw the flat to the tight end, Caden Smith. Simple. So, if you watch the play, and predictably, because he was manned up on Caden Smith, he runs out to go cover Caden Smith, the tight end, when the ball is snapped. And so Daniel Jones sees this. He sees him stepping past Sterling Shepard out to cover the flat, and so he's ready. And so as soon as he sees Sterling Shepard get past him, boom, right there, he's ready to throw it, and it's a quick completion. Now, obviously this isn't a tremendous play, but it's an accurate ball from Daniel Jones. Good pass, dime, good anticipation. Everything works out. And, that's just, a simple throw that a guy's got to make, and Daniel Jones can make those. People were really doubting that before he was drafted. So here's our next play, right? This one is, So this play is a fake screen pass the Giants are running. They come out in the same personnel as before, and right, 11, they've got their 3 receivers. Now their 3 receivers are all on the same side. They've got their tight end down here still, and they've got their running back. So on this play, like I said, they're running a fake screen. So their X receiver on the end, he's going to run backwards a little bit, look for the ball to fake a screen. This guy, Z receiver Sterling Shepard, who's the guy who caught the ball in the last play, he was down here. This is the same formation as before. He's just moved over here in between the Q and the X receiver, the slot and the X. And so what's going to happen now is he is going to go and pretend to block this corner, right? Like acting like it was a screen pass. Then after that, he's going to go run a little 9 route down the sideline to try to go deep and beat the deep safety, who is going to run up to stop the screen a little bit. So this guy, Golden Tate, the slot receiver, he's going to kind of scamper down the field a bit, maybe draw the attention of this safety or linebacker who buzzes out, try to hold him in the hook zone instead of letting him run deep with Sterling Shepard, and maybe also look to pretend to block to just further sell the idea that this is a screen pass. All right, so then what's going to happen is the Redskins coverage, right? The Redskins are in the same nickel coverage. They've got their 4 down linemen, one of whom is an outside linebacker, right? They've got their 2 linebackers, and they've got their 5 DBs. So this time, though, things are a little bit different. Landon Collins here, he's playing further off the line of scrimmage. Looks like there's 2 deep safeties. Doesn't look like the same 1 high safety look as before. And at the same time, these corners, right? He's up a little bit further. He's only given 5-6 yard cushion, not 8. So as they get ready to snap the ball, though, something different happens on this play. Watch closely. Now, this guy, right, number 37, DB, he blitzes at Daniel Jones right as the ball's being snapped, leaving 3 receivers over here with only 1 DB in this deep safety. So because he's blitzing, this guy, this linebacker, has to buzz out here to the curl zone to kind of cover for him. And so Golden Tate is going to hold his attention running out over here. And this guy, another difference you can notice is this guy sort of steps up and locks eyes on him when the ball is snapped on this receiver, right, the X, because he's man on him. And so instead of zone as before, so when Daniel Jones fakes a screen pass, he's going to jump up and bite for it, leaving Sterling Shepard open to go deep, right? So watch that real quick. And the only guy that Sterling Shepard has to beat now is this deep safety in the middle of the field. So Shepard's going to go deep, right? And this deep safety, if you watch closely, he got stuck because he took a few steps up for the screen pass, and now he has to recover back out there. But he's still in a pretty good position to get to the ball. Daniel Jones, as you can see, he's being hit. The pocket's collapsing. He's over here. He's falling backwards off his back foot. He still manages to deliver a dime in a spot where only Sterling Shepard can get it. He throws a low pass down the sideline away from the DB so Sterling Shepard can catch it, fall into the end zone. A dime under pressure. That's what you like to see, especially from a rookie quarterback. All right, now I'm just going to give you guys one more play to analyze here. This is near the end of the first half when the Giants are driving to try to get a score, and they're looking to just get a quick score, so they're running 4 verticals, all right? And on this play, Daniel Jones goes deep to Golden Tate. So let's take a look at the formation, right? Same thing as before, except now they've got it's just flipped upside down, right? So they've got their 3 receivers down here now, and they've got their tight end over here. And another difference you can notice is that their tight end on the top side, well, actually, no, it's the same formation as the first play because Sterling Shepard motions over, right? So remember, you've got your Z and you've got your tight end on the top, and you have your Q, your slot receiver, and your X down here at the bottom. So they're just all going to go deep, 4 verticals, and the Redskins are still in their nickel package. They've still got their 4 down linemen pretty much, and their 2 linebackers. And so the main read here, right, this is more of a cover 2 look that the Redskins are giving. So there's 2 deep safeties who are both going to play deep, all right? These 2 corners up front here are up closer to the line of scrimmage, but they're both playing zone coverage. They're both going to kind of, hit these receivers as they run deep, but then just kind of let them go past them after about 10 yards and let the deep safeties pick them up. All right, so they're going deep. That's not the main read because the key to cover 2 is to run a seam because these deep safeties, if you run 4 verticals, they have to split out to get these receivers who are going deep, right? And that allows these guys to get seam routes up the middle here, same thing, and they split the defense, and this guy has to choose between this route or this route. And whichever one he goes to, quarterback's supposed to throw to the opposite one. So watch closely, right? The ball is snapped. And these guys backpedal here. These guys are playing, right? These two, they're playing intermediate zones here. So this is a tough pass to make. This is a precision throw. Daniel Jones has to wait for Golden Tate to get past this guy, right? This linebacker. But he can't wait too long or else this deep safety is going to close on the ball. And on top of that, he has to read this guy in the middle, see which side he goes to, because he could throw to this tight end on the exact same route as Golden Tate. So if we watch closely, we can see that, right, Daniel Jones is here. He's ready to throw. He sees this guy. He turns his head towards the tight end, right? So as soon as Golden Tate passes this guy right here, he's going to throw a strike to Golden Tate, a low ball right at his hip so he can turn and protect it, shoulder it away from this deep safety who could knock it out. And so that way, Jones throws a dime, he throws a dart, he lets Golden Tate come under it and catch it. He throws him a little bit inside so he can split between the safeties and run after catch a little bit too with a nice little juke move. And so that is Daniel Jones' third and final throw that we're going to analyze for the day. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. As usual, thanks for watching. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Do you guys think Daniel Jones will succeed? Do you think he'll bust out after a couple years? I personally think he's going to be good, but hey, what do I know? Do you guys like the new format? Do you want to see more film analysis? What do you guys think? Just let us know. As always, thanks for watching. I've been your host, Scott Gebertz, and this has been The Last Word.